The game is about to begin, or will begin shortly. We have the game at the Neligh Gym, and we have... It is January 30th, 1968. The game is being played on the Neligh floor at Neligh, Nebraska. The two opponents are naturally Neligh and the Creighton Bulldogs. Creighton is coming to Neligh with only a single defeat, or at least being beaten by one team, and that's by Wausau. So looks like the work is cut out for the Neligh Warriors tonight. His record now is 7-5. Last week they won over Plainview and Newman Grove. The Plainview game was a 4-point victory, and Newman Grove was a regular Donnybrook and rough and tough, and we won that one by 20 points, 62-42. We still have Creighton to contend with tonight, and then the strong Madison team, probably the number 2 or 3 team in Class B, Friday night. And then their other 2 home games for the year will be the Rock County Bassett team a week from this Friday, and the Ainsworth team will be a week from this Saturday. That will finish out the home schedule. We still have 2 games away after that before the district tournament. Rickle was the captain tonight, and he met with the Creighton Bulldog captain to talk over apparently the ground rules and with the officials, and now they've gone back to shooting at the basket, getting warmed up for the game. It looks like the starters for tonight will be Rickle and Patak, Sternberg, Martin, and Honeywell. Cass, while he is suited up and warming up some, is still recuperating from a severe cold or flu or whatever you wish to call it, in which he was hospitalized for several days. The buzzer blew, and we'll have the naming of the players for the fray. The Neligh players have been introduced. The men and boys are getting their instructions from their coaches, and they're coming out to the jump circle. We'll be beginning in just a matter of seconds. Now the national anthem. The jump circle will find number 23, Bob Hansen, jumping against Randy Sternberg. The game is about ready to begin. The centers have shook hands. The official is ready to toss up the ball, and we're ready to begin the Creighton game. Ball goes up. Sternberg gets the tip, goes to Rickle, down to Patak under the basket. He takes a shot, and it's in. Neligh leads 2-0 with 6 seconds gone. Creighton has the ball going over the center line. Back in the rear part of the forecourt, over to the right side. Dribbles into the key, fakes, Sternberg, and shoots. Missed the shot. He took the ball off the boards. Creighton still has the ball over in the right corner. Another long shot. They're noticed for their out shooting. Honeywell took the ball off the boards. Martin brings the ball, comes over the center of the timeline, dribbles up and out beyond the key. Over to Honeywell to the left, into Patak at the corner, left corner. Patak dribbles, looking for a man to pass to. Pass it over to Honeywell at the right side. Back to Martin at the top of the key. Over to Patak at the left forecourt. Patak takes a long shot, just misses. Honeywell takes the ball off the boards, and up again, and missed again. Rickle takes the ball off the boards, and up again 3 times, and we missed it. But Creighton finally took the ball off the boards. Biff Warren going down, and he throws to Marshall over at the right side. Marshall dribbling over at the right side into Warren under the basket. Warren up at the ball and makes a 2-pointer, and a foul is called on Rickle, so he gets a 3-point chance. He one free throw. Warren at the free throw line takes his shot and puts them ahead 3-2. Creighton's ahead with 6:56 left in the first quarter. We bring the ball across. Martin dribbles across the center of the court and shoots from the free throw line. Dismissed again. Rickle took the ball off the board and put it up. It still went out. Didn't go in. Sternberg finally got it in, and he was fouled at least 3 times, but the official finally called it. Number 45, Pat Elwood, was finally called with a foul after about 3 times at it. Neligh now leads 4-3 with 6:41 left in the first quarter. Sternberg at the free throw line, a chance to make it a 3-point effort. Sternberg sets, arches the ball up, looks like it's nope, just hit the rim and off. Creighton took the ball off the boards. Number 45, Pat Elwood's down the floor. Long pass at number 31. He missed his shot. That was Fink. Rickle has the ball, and the foul is being called on number 35, Biff Warren. This will find Rickle at the free throw line, who is a little better than 75% average, kicking in 4 final free throws in the Plainview game to win 48-44. He sets so the ball high above his head, shoots one. Looks like it's nope off. Patak followed and it didn't go in. Rickle has a jump ball at the free throw line under our basket or down in our basket. We're getting the ball up there plenty of times, but it's not dropping in. We have 6:33 left with a 43 lead. Rickle and Fink are jumping. The ball went tipped back to Martin in the rear court. Attack at the left corner, and he sinks one from about 20 foot out. We now lead 6-3. Creighton takes the ball down. Number 45, Pat Elwood, dribbling over to the left side back, trying to get it back to 41, Marshall. Marshall dribbles over to the right side into the captain, Hansen. Biff Warren has it, fakes, turns and shoots. Now the ball is, Martin got the ball off the boards as it bounced a long way right on into the key. Martin passes over to Honeywell to Patak at the left corner. Patak back to Martin. And now Patak has it in the left corner. He shoots under duress. He was fouled, but they didn't call it. Now Creighton got the ball off the boards. Going down into the right corner goes number Pat Elwood. He dribbles underneath the basket, doesn't get the shot off. Into the coffin corner to Marshall at the right side. They're still over at the right side of the court. Back to Marshall. Marshall takes a long shot, takes aim, hit the boards, but didn't go in. Biff Martin goes out, and he traveled, getting away to get the shot off. Traveled. Patak is tying his shoestring, and we're taking the ball out at our end of the court. Into Patak. They're putting on a full court press. Gives it back to Martin. Martin's dribbles, passes the Rickle over the center. Rickle dribbles out the free throw line, back to Martin. Martin at the right of the key, dribbles over to the right corner, passes into Sternberg. Sternberg dribbles under the basket, shoots, but was fouled, and Patak followed it in. They did not call a foul on Sternberg, so we got a 2-point deal. It's now 8-3 with 5:13 left in the first quarter. Timeout is called by Creighton. The boys go to their coaches. The scorer's bench buzzer blows, is signaling us back into the game. It's Creighton's ball out of bounds in their rear court. They took it out after Neligh scored. Biff Warren takes it out. He'll pass it in to Pat Elwood. Elwood dribbles up to the center, over to the right side of the center, back over into the center to Marshall with the key. Marshall dribbles back. He's going down into the coffin corner. He passes into Bob Hansen. Hansen holds the ball high, tries to pass it through and gets it to his man, but the man went for a shot and missed it. Rickle took the ball off the boards away from Biff Warren. Martin's going down right underneath the basket. Rickle's under the basket, fakes his man out, goes up for a shot and draws a 2-shot foul. Didn't see who the foul was on, but it's a 1-shot foul. I thought he was in the act of shooting, but it's a 1-shot foul. He gets set. He missed his first one a while ago. That one looks like it's in. Now 50%. We're 9-3 with 4:47 left in the first quarter. Marshall is going down the right side. He's back in his right rear court, dribbles over to passes over to Elwood. Elwood into the left corner. Back out to Marshall. Marshall over to Biff Warren. He's trying to fake Sternberg. They're cutting across the center. Got a push shot going, whirl shot, and they've sunk it. We now have a 9-5 lead. Martin comes across the center of the court. Over to Honeywell. Back to Martin at above the key. Martin and Honeywell at the right side. To Sternberg to Honeywell on the right coffin corner. Honeywell just missed. Number 31, Finke, took the ball off the boards. Now they're going down the right side. Over in the coffin corner goes Marshall. He takes a long shot. He didn't get it. Martin tried to get the ball. He dropped it and stumbled around, but he kept the dribble going without traveling, so we have the ball. He's into Patak at the right corner. Patak shoots a shot. Looks good. No, it was a little short. The ball bounced into Plainview's Creighton's hand. He's dribbling on in all the way, it looks like. Number 45, Pat Elwood. He missed his shot and was fouled by Danny Honeywell. It was a dubious foul compared to some that they have fouled us. He get a 2-shot foul, it looks like. He's in the act of shooting. It's Pat Elwood at the foul line. It was not a two-shot foul. He made it, and it was 9-6 now. It was just a single foul. Apparently his foul before he got ready to shoot. Martin has the ball above the key over Honeywell at the right side. They tried to intercept the pass, and they did. They're running for the basket. He shoots, and he made it. They pulled an interception on us. That was 41. Marshall stole the ball when a pass from Honeywell to Martin. Now that's 9-8, 1-point lead. Martin's coming across the key into Honeywell, back to Martin. Martin over to Patak, into Honeywell at the coffin corner. Back to Patak at the left side. Now Martin shoots from the free throw line. And he missed it. We're missing the short shot. Patak goes up after taking the ball off. He missed that. Rickle has the ball, and there's a jump ball at the free throw line.
Go, John.
Rickle and Bob Hansen of Creighton are jumping. They are. Hansen has a little height on him, it looks like. The ball goes up. Hansen got the tip. Patak came down to the ball. The ball is still up in the air. Honeywell has it in the rear forecourt. Martin over to Patak at the right forecourt. Martin shoots from the free throw line again. We're just not dropping them. They have a 2-on-1, 2-on-1, 2-on-2 now. They passed in, but they got the shot off, but the foul has been called on Sternberg. Number 45 is trying to shoot. The short man, Pat Elwood, and Sternberg fouled him in the act of shooting. Probably be a two-shot foul this time. 2:56 left in the first quarter, and the score is now tied 9-9. Neligh has led up to this point. Now it's tied 9-9. And Elwood gets set for his second shot. He missed that. Patak took it off the boards, passes out to Martin. Martin dribbles down over the center line, into Honeywell at the right side. Honeywell had some trouble handling the ball. He gives it back to Patak. Martin dribbles in, shoots from the right coffin corner, and he canned one. And we got that one in with 2:42 left in the first quarter. 11-9, Neligh goes ahead. Elwood takes the ball over the center line, stops dribbling, passes over to Marshall. Marshall dribbles over there to the right side, passes clear into Hansen at the right coffin corner. Hansen dribbles, takes a shot. Didn't go. Rickle took the ball off the boards and gave it back to Patak, who dribbled across. Patak to Martin. Martin into Honeywell at the left corner. The ball is knocked out of bounds, and it goes to Creighton. A very poor call by the ref. Biff Warren throws it into Elwood. Elwood dribbles over the center, tries to go. He traveled, but he wasn't called. Elwood passes it to Biff Warren, and he shoots, but Sternberg takes the ball off the boards. He tries to pass to Honeywell. It's intercepted by Marshall, who gets a long shot, and the interception cost us 2 points. The score is now 11-11, tied up. Martin takes the ball out under their basket, and we're bringing the ball down. Patak over the center line, dribbles to the right side of the key, passes back to Martin above the key, over to Honeywell, back to Martin at the key. Martin takes a screen off of Rickle at the free throw line, and he gets a two-pointer, 13-11, with 1:44 left in the first quarter. Creighton bring the ball over at Pat Elwood, over to Marshall at the center above the key, over to Elwood, into Hansen. Hansen at the right side. Passes to Marshall, who took the screen. Now that Elwood shoots, and he missed. The ball's jiggled around. Biff Warren got an easy one there. Went off the back of one of the players, and he canned it in, pushed it in from just a couple feet out, and it's 13-13, 1:18 left. Martin at the key, passes to Rickle. Rickle over to Honeywell, back to Martin. Martin takes another shot, and it's partially blocked, but that maybe when it went in anyhow, probably helped it a little. We now lead 15-13, 1:06 left in the first quarter. Elwood dribbles over up the free throw line, passes to Fink in the left corner. Ball's dribbled around, and Neligh gets the ball out of bounds on a dubious call, but we'll take it. Martin has dribbled over the center line. We're trying to get that one shot with 51 seconds left. Over to Honeywell. One shot is all they want. We lead 15-13. Honeywell's dribbling. Nobody's close to him. Honeywell passes to Martin out in the rear court. Into Honeywell at the left forecourt. Honeywell is looking. He passes. He's dribbling now. He passes back to Patak. They're looking for the one shot. Into Martin at the right forecourt. 29 seconds left. Martin dribbles around. Gets a pass over to Honeywell at the right forecourt. Honeywell dribbles back to in the rear court above the key. Passes to Patak. Patak looks at the clock. And he takes a dribble, passes over to Rickle. Rickle takes a shot, and it's in. Took a shot on the free throw line with 12 seconds left. We now lead 17-13. Have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and he took a long shot and missed. Patak took it off the boards, and that's the end of the first quarter, 17-13. The stall and the shot paid off. Neligh leads 17-13 at the end of the first quarter.